All right, we're plugged in. Everything looks like it's turned on.
And you plug back into the computer. Yeah, we're good.
All right, 12:30. Okay.
Crack the beer. Make sure my volumes are down. I think I did it already, but I think I got stuck looking at bitches.
Today's date is July 10th. You listen to another episode of Hold My Whistle. Today in the garage, it's me, your boy Paolo.
And your boy Reka back in the building.
It's, dude, 2-on-2.
2-on-2.
We've done a handful, we've had guests, and we get people invited, and we have a nice, squad of people who do this. But soldiering up a handful of times has just been Reka and me.
Yeah, no, you make the call, boy. I'm here. I'm like
Last
Superman.
minute, too.
Like Superman.
Robert Orish. It's a clutch call.
Or should I say Batman? Who gets the signal? Batman gets the signal.
And on it.
Throw the signal up, I'm there.
I'm like Commissioner freaking whatever.
The new one or the old one? David Stern. I like David Stern. That was my guy.
No, not basketball. I'm talking about Gotham City.
Oh, I don't even remember. What's his name?
He turns the...
Yeah, you turn the signal on. I'm here, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you threw the Reka in the air, and I'm here.
Boom.
Threw it up.
Yeah, and so, again, it's another mission, just two people in the garage. I did have someone else invited, but like I said, always it's commitment. It's a love. This is passion. So what we're talking about today, we're going to throw it back. We're doing a starting lineup and a Right in the Pine segment.
Okay.
We got a couple other things. We got a lot of things that just happened. USA, let's throw it up. Red, white, and blue first.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Our females took it again, back-to-back champs.
Pinky up.
The drama this team has had, and I'm looking at them, and there's such a don't get me wrong, they're chicks. There's a chick with short purple hair.
Yep.
I know they're I can say the names. I know what they did at the parade and the Rapinoe speech.
I like the Fly Eagles fly at the parade.
But I'm like, I look at this team and I'm like, this team is causing this much of a ruckus. Like, I've never felt so. This team's getting so much hate, and I'm like, pinkies up, or they celebrate too much. What are you supposed to do? Not have fun?
No. And so the pinkies up, a lot of people got mad about it, like, oh, it's disrespectful. No, it's respectful. You were showing admiration towards the team you're playing.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing.
And
have
the country
fun.
that you're in.
Yeah, have fun.
And the country that you're in. Like, oh, remember when she was in England and she did this?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when she was in Paris and she did that?
Oh.
Like, there's certain things that you remember. Like, that's a Paris-y type thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have fun.
And she was actually doing it. They caught the video of her, like...
Yeah. Oh, pre-run. The pre-run.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this is... Everyone's got their pinkies up, drinking little French coffees.
Have fun. So, have fun. Why not?
But for all the, they almost have... Because people are hating, this team has, a bad boy image.
They do.
They're not bad boys at all.
They're the wannabe Detroit Pistons.
It's like... they're getting credit for nothing. Because people are... Did I say the snowflake effect? These people,
a little bit, yes. I think Rapinoe, hate her or love her, and I hate her, but hate her or love her, she drew light to this team. If you're a Trump fan or not, she went against Trump. She did the whole I'm not going to the White House when we win. She did all that, which
just like a Steph Curry.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. You put the president over the White House, I have a problem with it. Here's the thing. As kids growing up, you wanted to win, you wanted to go to the White House. But if that's your belief...
Yeah, these kids, guess what? Donald Trump's not going to be their president.
No, and that's the thing, right? So if that's your belief, then it is whatever you believe. My only problem with what she says, and here's my only problem with it. If you don't want to go to the White House, don't go. That's on you. That's something you're going to miss out on in your life. That's fine. But when you start doing the, I talk to my teammates shit, you're a team. And here's the way I look at it. If you're a team, you either all choose to go or you all choose to not go. I hate when teams are half going to go, half not going to go. But here's the thing.
There's been a handful of people, but you can't say no to them. When what's his name, Castro, the O-lineman when everyone was in the locker room,
right.
He came out and put his hand on. So he's but he was an Army Ranger,
right?
So you can't say nothing to that man,
right.
And there's what you cannot tell the one person who wants to put their hand on the heart during a national anthem,
right?
Or any type thing patriotic, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. No, definitely. And if you hate the president, then that's on you, and that's your choice, and you get that choice. See, that's the beauty of living in America, right? Yeah. You get a choice to choose it.
And look at you know what was the one thing that bugged me the most? Not what she said. Well spoken, and she got her point across very clear, and she's a champ right now, and everyone's paying attention to her. but I'm gonna hate on her fucking John Lennon fucking circle glasses.
Yeah, they're terrible.
She looked bad.
They're terrible.
Like Woody Harrelson in that what movie where he was the Killers?
Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers pulled it off better than she did.
No, it's terrible.
You know, that's like one of the worst round glasses.
Yeah, it's just it's just bad though that like they should be in a good light. They're fighting for women's pay in sports. They had more viewers than our men's national team has. They should get paid. Though. They should get paid more money. But for me, the biggest deal I'm having with it is you guys are making it political when it should be about you women who just went and accomplished something that hasn't been accomplished. And here's the thing. We love you women for what you did. You won it for America, which is amazing. In a sport in America, dude, as much as we try to act like it's fading.
Weeks. I'll give them 2 or 3 weeks till summer because it's cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And here's the thing. Everybody...
once football starts, it's over.
Yeah, and it's over. And here's the thing. A lot of people say, oh, like soccer's not big in America. It's fucking huge in America. I can speak coming from being the club atmosphere of a basketball coach and the same thing as a high school basketball coach. I fight every year to get the best athletes in our area, and we're a small area. I'm always fighting to get these girls out, and I got to make them choose between basketball or soccer. So I give them props for what they did. Hey, bring it home for America, baby. We love you. You did it over 4th of July weekend, which is amazing.
It's great. I've never, since, and I'm just going to give it the timeline because it's been tough since feeling patriotic since Trump's presidency. But I'm not saying tough for me, but it's been like, you better be one or the other.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I never felt that pressure before. You know,
I have, but not only in the last. Well, only in the last probably decade.
Okay.
Right. Right.
But it's been for me. It's gone even stronger. I'm very. I love.
No, and that's fine. No, that's fine. For me, it doesn't change my political views. I love America too. I'm just saying, the last 10 years, it feels like as a country, it's been really hard to be politically
this last
correct.
Month has been one of the most.
It's been amazing.
I've loved it. You know what I mean?
It's amazing.
My kids, freaking, he's noticing it.
It's amazing.
July was awesome. But something else that is very American, very patriotic to me is county fairs.
Absolutely.
We got the Santa Barbara County Fair going on at the Santa Maria Fairgrounds.
Absolutely.
Jam-packed. A lot of our local kids have animals, goats.
Buy their stuff.
It's, it's a great community. It's fun to go out there. You can see TLC minus the L.
I was going to say, it's just TC, right?
You could see a whole bunch of rides and get some fair food. What's your favorite fair food?
Oh, for me...
What's the Reka go? The Reka is going to the fair. He's going part of a group, small family, because going to a fair when you're in high school, like, who am I rolling with? I'm mobbing. I'm puffing my chest.
Yes, absolutely puffing the chest.
This is a...
So if I get two,
how do I carry weight in my town?
Can I carry
on my campus?
I got 2 picks if I'm doing fair food. First off, is deep fried anything? Twinkie, Oreo. You got to get something deep fried.
Funnel cake is fried, right?
I'm not a big funnel cake fan. I'm talking.
People love it.
They do, but I'm talking like you take a normal everyday
chocolate
food.
Chocolate dip to what?
I don't do chocolate dip.
No chocolate dip. No. You go fried.
Fried.
What about a fried chocolate, like an Oreo?
I would do a fried Snickers.
Fried Snickers.
They
got those are great ones.
They're great.
And then you got the huge hot dogs and
the hot dogs are great.
Huge corn dog.
Corn dog's awesome. But now if I get a second choice, and they don't really have it on the West Coast, but I've been to Texas and I've been back east, I'm doing gator sticks. I love gator sticks.
Is it gator tail?
It's a little bit mixture of everything. Gator
I
meat.
had gator a couple times.
So
it's good.
Yeah, and I love when they do with like a fruit chutney. It could be anything.
Mango chutney, like
mango's good, but
when
peach.
Mango chutney came around like in 2003, and I was like, "Come on, guys, this culture is getting a little crazy." We got Slim Dog Millionaire.
Yep, we did.
You know what I mean?
Well, we did.
I was like, okay.
But fruit and
then it's just so good, bro.
But
mango salsa,
mango. I love mango salsa.
It's pretty much chutney.
A lot of people don't. I love mango salsa.
Oh, mango is one of my top foods.
That's one of mine too.
Oh, for sure.
I love it.
Shoot, I'm actually having a
mango Rockstar
drink of choice. Yeah, the Rockstar Baja Mango Energy.
Yeah,
mango lime energy drink. The can looks cool. You got the Dia de los Muertos.
I love it. All my tattoos are Day of the Dead.
Yellow looks cool. If I had a Rockstar like sponsored car.
Oh, that'd be the same.
This would be a color.
That'd be a nice vinyl wrap on a car.
Rockstar pulls off some of the best wraps.
They do.
Yeah, and like all the Jimmy Hoonigan stuff.
Oh shit.
That's a whole different. I love that stuff.
It is.
Freaking fast cars.
But so last time, let's give it up to the ladies. U.S. Women's National Team.
Absolutely.
Good job doing what you did. Now here's the thing. Let's get ready for NFL, baby.
Boom.
Let's get ready for the
Lids are
NFL.
on. Camps happening.
Let's go.
Right. Hey, let's start having some fun though, and take it back. I said we're going to do our old segment. Who do we got riding the pine?
Sit down. Sit.
So my riding the pine is going to be Lamar Odom, and it's a tough one because here's the thing: I'm a diehard Clippers fan. He was with us, left, came back, left.
He's an LA basketball player,
and he left and he came back. Here's my thing: I felt really good when he went to the Big Three. I was feeling really good about this guy. Hey, man,
like a comeback or like
it was
he be able to score.
It was a definitely comeback because what he went through. The dude went to drugs, almost died. Sex addict, all the stuff that everybody uses. Here's the thing: the dude almost died. He really did, and I felt really good when he came back to the Big Three. But then I get out of work today, and I'm just doing my little scroll down ESPN lane, and I find out the dude got deactivated from the Big Three.
Oh my gosh.
And they're basically saying he's not ready to play basketball, and he might not ever be ready to play basketball. So they made this big hoopla during the draft about him, and he was announcing draft picks like he was the guy. He was supposed to be the man. And now you play one game and you're deactivated. So riding the pine, you're riding my pine, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even. This might be the most press you're getting cut from.
Yeah,
dude. It's been pretty bad. This is like he's probably been like the show's only been going a year, but if we've been doing it for 5 years, he would have rid the pine hard 3 times at least
minimum.
The pass out at the freaking was it the Bunny Ranch?
Yeah.
Right,
that's what started it. That's what started it all.
And he was dead there. It was the first word was Lamar Odom's dead.
Yeah, dead.
Nope, he's alive. He was just fucking.
He's just kidding, y'all. Just joking.
And hookers.
Yes.
Like, oh my.
Which is not a bad way to go if you're gonna go.
And then the whole Kardashian thing.
Oh God.
Like,
oh
no.
God.
But he's up to, like I was saying, like he is a basketball player. Like you think of basketball players from LA. Yes, you go Magic and everything and all the older guys, but if like more recent, like a lot of people, like Lamar Odom is an LA like
yeah.
He played for both clubs.
Yeah, played for both clubs. Twice for the Clippers, but both clubs.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the dude, but sorry, bro. Yeah, if you want, if you can't hack it, there's a spot for you right here. Come sit down next to Coach right here on the pine.
Okay, so I got
what you got.
Summertime hoops.
You
got a lot of the Drew leagues happening, the T League, all the camps are happening, and then there's celebrity games.
There is.
And this last weekend, Floyd Money Mayweather's in.
I seen the video.
Oh, playing D.
Against?
Who was it? It wasn't Hot Sauce.
No.
Who was it? I didn't even read that. I just seen the video.
Bone Maker.
Oh, Bone. Okay, so
isn't that his name?
It's an N1 guy.
Yeah, N1 guy.
Or he caught it late.
He did.
He caught it late. He's not one of the. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a Bone Shaker out there. That's a good one. It was a nice crossover. It was a nice crossover. But he had like the t-shirt hat on, like he was fully covered.
Yep.
He had the clown fit on.
Yep.
And Floyd's playing D though. He was out there, bro. Legs wide.
He was.
And he got crossed and he fell. And the shot was made because that's all you have to.
You got to.
You have to make the shot,
or it doesn't
if
count.
You break someone's ankles. The video is just irrelevant. You might be caught in a mixtape, but you won't have your own.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But that's a great shake. He made the shot, and it wasn't a medium grade celebrity game. It was a pretty big college arena, I'd say. And not bigger.
You know what was better about the fact that Floyd got his ankles broke? He laid there like you know what he looked like?
He sold it.
But you know what he looked like?
He was waiting for the referee in the 8 count.
Yeah. No. You know what he looked like to me? He looked like the men's national team when they take a little kick on their shin and it looked like a sniper shot him. Dude. That's what he looked like. That's a good pick, though. That's a good fucking pick. Because it's Money Mayweather. You might be undefeated in the boxing ring, but you're 0-1 in basketball. Yes.
The record is in question. Like, you might be undefeated boxer, but remember that time you got crossed up?
Yeah, you're 0-1. You're 0-1.
Fuck. Bone Shaker has that on him forever.
Life.
Like, that's I'd get the freaking, the big fat head of that.
Yeah, I'd take a fat head.
I want, my whole house, I want to be fat headed of me.
Because he looked like he got shot. Like, hands down to the side.
Dude, he looked like Ben Askren.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Ben Askren.
We might have to get into that one.
I got something for that.
All right. So let's do that. So, but hey, our Riding the Pine is Floyd Money Mayweather. And we got Lamar Odom.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into our starting lineup.
My starting lineup. speaking of Ben
Askren.
Askren, so the other night I'm at the homegirl's house. We're watching the UFC.
Yep.
And I watch history happen. I watch Jorge.
You mean you didn't blink?
I might have actually, because I didn't believe it was a 5-second knockout. Jorge Masvidal.
Oh my god.
Which his name's George, come to find out. I thought it was Jorge. George Masvidal comes out, puts his hands behind his back, leans on the cage, comes out, throws a running knee, and knocks this motherfucker out with the knee and gives him 2 good punches to say like
Ben Askren has had so much hype coming from Joe Rogan.
Yeah, well, so he didn't. Well, because he beat Robbie on some bullshit.
You know what? It's like, and I want to mention. I want to say something. Probably the best point I have that people haven't mentioned yet. I'm sure someone has, but you know, he had a post-fight press conference that I think I'll let you talk about later. But the first thing that they asked him in that was, they're like, don't you think those 2 shots that came off?
Absolutely not.
Right? And he says, absolutely not.
Absolutely
Fuck
not.
the even thing about my job. Okay? On top, yes, it is correct. But his last fight, Askren, against freaking
Robbie
Lawler, he was knocked out.
Who was?
Askren.
Yeah.
And he got up. They let him kind of get up. Like,
definitely.
You know what I mean? He was like, you could have said he was KO'd there.
And then he wins the fight.
So yeah, if I see that on film and I'm just thinking about
definitely.
And I've seen that fight 10 times or that
definitely.
I'm like, I got to keep on punching him.
Yeah, no,
because he might get up. And he's done it before.
And it's a double because he might get up, and then they said he choked out Robbie, and Robbie's throwing a thumbs up. Like,
it was a drop land.
And then he turns thumbs up. So in the moment, but in the moment
that you can't.
No, so in the moment, I agreed with the call. In the moment, I agree with the call. When I seen the replay, I'm like, oh shit. But I'm not a ref, and I support the refs.
If you really think about like that, the moments of like how long he could have been out.
Oh, I agree. No. I agree. Right? No. So in the moment, I agree with the call. Watching replay, we're all skeptical, right? We all say shit. I still don't think it's a bad call. I still think
there's been way worse calls.
Way worse. So
that's not,
and you can't argue it. You can't. But I will say this: with Masvidal, you hit him with the knee, you knocked him out.
Dude,
you throw punches.
There was real hate.
Yes,
there was real hate.
No, and that's the thing.
He didn't want to knock him out this much.
No, he did it. He said it.
This to go 5 rounds to the
30 seconds, and I would kill. And here's the best part about it. So he hits him with 2 punches. People are mad about it. Whatever. Then he goes into the interview, and they want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the scrub. I don't want to talk about him. He don't deserve to get talked about. So to me, when you beats, and then he says after in another interview, and they ask him about him, he's like, "Oh, it's not over. Don't let me see him in a, what is it, like Home Foods?
Yeah, Whole Foods.
I'm going to slap his ass." I love it. I love it because we always make these big deals about these fights and dudes are talking shit.
You know what's crazy? That this is, a lot of people have to sell hype before the fight because it's such a quick event.
Yeah.
And the talk before, like the stuff that's happening after the fight. It's a great after, like, UFC's still crushing it right now. We're talking about it right now.
Oh, definitely.
Ben Askren, who would probably get like 100,000, like I don't even know what he'd get. But
I think he got 250 for the fight.
1,200 likes before.
Oh yeah.
He tweeted,
that
sucked.
That sucked.
And he blows up, bro.
Yeah.
It's the most like,
dude.
And so after the fight, it's bringing more publicity after than before.
Than it was. Yeah, definitely.
It's still selling.
No, and it's great because the dude don't want to talk about it.
Even Ben Askren says, "I don't deserve a freaking rematch."
No, he doesn't.
In 5 seconds.
He doesn't. Yeah, no. And dude whoops his ass. It's all done and over with. Dude don't want to talk about him no more. Dude's talking shit like it ain't over. I'll still slap him. And when you look at all of that and you put it all together and everything else, we still don't know if dude's getting a championship fight, which he should have had before that.
Masvidal, but he lost 2 fights before that.
That's fine.
It's like, it's whatever. The UFC, you get your time, and the build up to the hype is cool. And if you can't be the champ, you can't be the champ. It's really.
I'm just sick of these guys fighting each other over and over and over.
Yeah, he's a bad man. He's a bad man.
Yeah, I don't know if he's good enough.
I don't need to see a Cerrone fight anymore.
I do want to see a Cerrone fight because the dude always. I want to
see other people come up.
But here's the thing with Cerrone. The one thing
he's solid.
And here's the thing. He comes to fight.
And he's a
and you know what's funny?
Cool dude.
And at the same time, I used to say the same shit about Sanchez, and then I watched this fight the other night. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, you need to hang out.
He used to work.
Because he would come and bang with everybody. And even if he got his ass whooped, you were like proud, like, okay, he gave you a good fight.
Mexico.
I don't care about the New Mexico. But you came and you banged, even if you got your ass whooped. The other night you came and you got your ass whooped, and you don't even deserve to fight no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so who you got? Who do you got?
Oh, my starting lineup is my man, Richard Seymour.
Richard Seymour. I haven't heard that name in a
Series
while.
Of poker is just crushing it. He's still an attorney. Like he's who knew he was an avid poker player, and he's great. He's had like 60,000. No, nothing huge, but like I think it's 60,000 or 600,000 in tournament wins.
Nice.
Yeah, but still, like either or. I'm like, it's not like he's coming into this blind. Like he's been playing the game. He's retired. You know,
Was he doing Poker Stars?
Who knows? You could play both. I'm sure he's invested. He invested a little bit of money.
It just seems like everybody that goes into the World Series of Poker today comes in with like a Poker Star.
Well, no.
shirt
Once they're like, hey, your table's going to be on, and that's why everything looks like it's freaking quick ironed on.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely.
That stuff is put on. Yeah,
Definitely. It's like shit your mom used to put on your gear for you back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. It's cool. It's iron on patches.
No, good for him because being a guy that was in the NFL, being a big name in the NFL, Super Bowl champ.
Well, let's. He's in the group now of like celebrity poker players,
right.
Gamblers. There's like Jennifer Tilly's one.
Oh, I like her.
The whole freaking Ocean's crew and freaking a lot of the freaking that 70 shows guys, they're players, and the Damons, and there's a lot of like celebrity players. Richard Seymour has just jumped because celebrities are grouped with athletes.
Absolutely.
They're there.
Absolutely.
He has just jumped as probably the top 3.
Really? Okay.
So I don't know the other 2. I'm going to go Jennifer Tilly, and
I like Jennifer Tilly, man.
She's in it.
She's in it to kill it.
She plays.
I love it.
Games.
I love it.
She's showing cleavage.
Wow.
So that's just you're already winning.
I thought that's what I was talking about when I said she's in it to win it.
Yeah,
she's giving me something to look at.
She was with like what's his name, the Canadian guy. What's the poker's?
It's already a turnoff. You say Canadian.
I know.
The only thing they got is good beer.
Daniel Negreanu.
Oh, Negreanu.
I think they were together. No. He was with the guy Phil Luck. No, yeah.
Phil Hellmuth.
No, Luck.
Phil Luck. I don't know that.
Lack.
Yeah.
He's the Unabomber. He had the glasses and the hoodie.
Yeah.
Phil Lack. I think they were hooked. They're married or hooked up. But yeah, Jennifer Tilly, and then another celebrity that's really good. Is Matt Damon that good? I think I've seen a fail on him.
I don't know,
He's
but
like check. Call.
He was great in rounders though.
Rounders, and he gets a pass every time.
Nah.
Who would you rather play? Like, who would you be? You're at a table with Matt Damon and Malkovich, the Russian. Both. Who are you more into?
The Orioles?
I splashed the pot whenever the fuck I want.
Yes.
He was the worst Russian accent, but he sells it.
You know who scares me more, and he's probably never played a poker film?
Who?
Gene Reno.
Who the fuck is Gene Reno?
From The Professional.
Oh, Leon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if he was sitting across from me, he would scare the shit out of me.
Dude, great poker talk. And it's happening right now. A couple people of my friends have played in like smaller tournaments to get in. That they had the Colossus recently. It's like I don't know how many people, but poker's so big, and Richard Seymour's doing it, and that's why it's in my starting lineup.
Poker's huge. Poker's huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But anything else with the UFC poker?
If I was gonna talk UFC, and I was gonna talk about like the fight game,
Amanda Nunes.
Oh, she killed it.
She's a champion.
She killed it. I love her.
She's awesome.
The only thing I'll say about that fight, the one thing I'd like to see the UFC bring in is something that wrestling does, which is stupid because WWE is stupid.
Okay.
But I'm going to segue into that right after this comment. How about when you fight for a belt, you fight for both. If a girl has 2 or a guy has 2, light, middle,
if
whatever.
I beat them at one way.
Let me get both belts.
No, I don't think so.
I think so sometimes. Just sometimes. Not always. Not always.
Like if there'd have to be, it'd be after a rematch.
Okay, I'm good with that. But there's got to be some sort of stipulation where you fight for 2. Because I'm so sick of these motherfuckers going in and you could like lose your championship belt but still walk out a champion.
Or if they, you know what happens a lot?
Catch weight, something.
Catch weight.
Let's do a catch weight.
Or they're like, you know what? I didn't make weight. That's what happened. So
and now I only fight for this belt. Let's do something.
Yeah.
But thinking of this, we're talking UFC, and I just brought up wrestling, WWE.
Yeah.
WWF.
You want more show?
WWF. No. Here's what I want.
What do you want?
Here's what I want. I want to know why the fuck Tito Ortiz is fighting Alberto Del Rio. Tito Ortiz, UFC champion back in the day, one of the all-time greats, is going to fight a WWE fucking wrestler. We've had one successful wrestler ever. Ever.
MS Punk or whatever?
No. He sucked. He lost.
Yeah, I know, but he was the one.
He sucked. What about Brock Lesnar? He was successful. Okay. He won a championship. Yes. CM Punk sucked. Bobby Lashley, when he got to the real show, sucked. All these like WWE guys that cross over, with the exception of Brock Lesnar,
even boxers, Tony. got murdered.
Yeah, no, he did.
There's
They do. But here's my thing: boxing is got a real transition into UFC. He
boxing right now, yeah.
Because he sucked because you can't get taken down. He did not defend.
But anyways,
but a wrestler.
But you just look at the names you're saying. That's what it's all show. The only reason they're fighting is that they can make a little bit of money.
Well, Tito's gonna make extra money.
Well, sure, because he's producing it.
But here's the problem.
It's just not that interesting to me.
But no, it's not at all to me. Because when I seen it, I'm like, why is this even on the internet? Like, why does anybody care?
Because it's happening.
But here's my problem with it. So
it's just an old fight.
Let's say Tito wins.
Yeah, there's no belt or anything.
No, but let's just say Tito wins.
Okay.
It's kind of like when Mayweather beat Conor McGregor in a box. No, listen, hear me out. Wait, hear me out.
Okay.
So when he won that match, we expected that.
Okay,
you expect
this is what I want to.
Wait. Before you go there.
Okay.
We expect that. We expect that, right?
Okay.
Let's say Albert Del Rio beats Tito Ortiz. It fucks up everything.
It doesn't. It's just, and then it's even more of a freak show. I almost want to see that.
But it almost ruins MMA.
Tito Ortiz get knocked out. It doesn't ruin.
No,
MMA
I do. I do.
Past their prime, like I'm saying, it's a freak show.
Well, no, he's past his prime.
It's not Bellator. It's not MMA. It's not freaking Dana White's freaking little showdown TV show.
Well, Dana White's show needs to go away.
No way. I love it.
You're talking about the Contender?
That's no. Dana White has the
what is it? The Contender or Dana White?
It's like that. Yeah, but it's different now.
Yeah, when it was Ultimate Fighter.
The House. Yeah, I don't like that.
But it still was better because they were guys that were coming up in the ranks. Now he's just pulling guys from anywhere.
It's like Friday Night Fights. It's way better. It's not even
I don't like
it. These
it.
guys have MMA fights.
No, they all do. They all did before.
That's perfect.
But here's my thing. I liked when they fought multiple fights to get to a spot. Mm-hmm. I don't like this new. And here's my thing. Maybe I'm biased because I don't like the Dana White name on it. Like he took it over because they sold the company and he needed something to make his money on.
Well, absolutely. And that's that's his piece that saved the company.
Well, it didn't save shit.
It did save the company.
Save what company?
UFC.
UFC was fine.
No, not like there was champions and it was doing well but at that moment they made a little short clip movie about it.
They might have made a short clip.
If the TV show didn't work,
I'd still buy UFC.
We would, but the company wasn't making money.
Well, that's fine.
The TV show.
Here's my thing. When I have to watch,
it's a big deal they made. Yeah, this company sold. Get on ESPN, huge.
That's fine.
They're on ESPN Plus.
No, they might be, but here's my thing. I don't watch The Contender.
It's not The Contender.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's
Dana
fine,
White's Fight Night. Dana White's.
You're gonna see the fights on the freaking on Instagram.
I won't.
But they
I
pass
don't.
by your eyes.
No, they don't.
I mean, absolutely they do.
Not mine. Not mine. No, no. Because here's my thing. I don't like the Dana White.
But you're saying that Tito Ortiz.
No, that's terrible.
That's a freak show. You're saying it's going to ruin MMA.
It is. Well, it will if Tito gets knocked out. It will.
McGregor Mayweather fight.
That was a joke.
McGregor is at his. No, it's not.
How was that not a joke?
McGregor is potentially in his prime.
Yeah.
Right. And Mayweather right now is a way better fighter than Tito Ortiz in the MMA fight game right now.
Hands down.
Boxer, right? So it's still comparably is one of the best fights of all time because they're in their prime almost, and it's a good Mayweather still healthy. He never been hurt.
No. What I'm saying
that fight is not a joke compared.
But it would have been a joke in the sense because here's what would happen. Let's just talk about what would happen.
Okay.
Let's say McGregor wins the fight. You have two options.
It wasn't.
You only have two options. If McGregor wins the fight,
was it better than the Pacquiao fight
against
Mayweather?
No.
No one was happy after Pacquiao fight
until they seen the stats. Until they seen the stats, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and they were probably Mayweather fans or not Mayweather fans.
You know what you say first? Oh, how Mayweather just goes backwards, or he does.
That's fine.
That's what you hear. You have to listen
but they're not boxing fans. But they're not boxing fans.
There is no boxing fans.
I am.
I know.
I love boxing.
You're from Vegas. You should be.
Not about being from
Vegas. I'm a
Vegas.
boxing fan too. I miss it.
I love it.
I miss it.
I love the game.
Thank God for the heavyweight contenders.
No, they're balling.
Thank God.
But here's my thing. But here's the thing. Mayweather wins the fight. Well, of course he should have. McGregor would have won that fight. There's two things that would have happened. One, UFC MMA is so real. That would have been the first thing you ever heard, and that'd have been all UFC geeks, right? That's the first thing. Then he wins, and if it's not a UFC geek, it was, that was playing. Mayweather took a fall for the money. Yeah, and it would have sucked because you couldn't have had that fight should have never happened. And here's the other side. How many guys, how many guys in boxing fight their ass off to get a championship fight, to get an opportunity?
Yeah, but that's it.
And you jump them.
Still
But you jump
corrupt.
it's the most corrupt sport on the planet.
Yeah.
Let's not, I mean, come on, Don King made a living out of it.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all I got to say. That is what I'm just saying. Like Tito fighting Alberto Del Rio is a fucking joke. And if I had
Should
another,
we just add him to writing the
I was saying, if I had another spot on my pine,
Dude,
that shit is on my
you're
pine.
heated right now.
It bothers me. It bothers me. Where are we going, Paulo? Take me somewhere else. I got to get away from this shit.
Okay, let's get to something we all love. And again, we're talking about it. It's summertime and hoops is happening.
Hoops?
We're close to LA, and
Ooh, I like
it's
it.
just been who isn't in LA?
Wait.
Been playing hoops. Like
No, here's your best selection. Who's not in LA?
who's not in LA?
Yeah, who's not here?
Who?
Because everybody's here
Everyone's
now.
in LA.
Everybody came to LA. It was like we had a 1 week lull
I'm like,
and everybody
I
came
don't
here.
even know who's the Clipper and who's the Laker, but they're all in LA.
Here's the thing. Name a star that's
It's still
top 5 that's not in California.
Yeah, or not injured. You know what I mean? It's like that because there's the one.
There's the one. We're not going to say
Right.
his name.
But he just left California. It's like
He's on the DTM list right now because he
man.
can't play for you.
to how many people? But no. So Kawhi, how big is that? Is that the big-
Huge.
Paul George.
Huge.
It's like
Danny Green.
Green.
Huge.
It's,
DeMarcus Cousins, even though we know somebody hates him like no other.
you know what?
Huge.
Boogie might come out again. He's not going to be able to.
Huge.
He can watch him buying him out and just party too hard. Something.
Have fun, bro.
Do you think like we're like great job 1 year with the Warriors? That was like his rehab.
Yeah, only he didn't get a ring.
He did.
Sucks for him.
It's whatever.
No, I'm just saying it sucks.
Who else has missed a ring? Like is DeMarcus missing a ring with the Warriors worse than like Charles Barkley missing rings?
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? So when you're DeMarcus Cousins and you sign with that squad, like I mean, come on, like let's not like we could talk all the shit we want about Golden State. Start of the season,
Yeah.
you just basically guaranteed they're just start sizing them up.
Yeah.
So when he went over there, he's like, I can get one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a disappointment for him. Fuck if you're a Golden State fan.
How many ex-Warriors they got? But they let go of
Iguodala left.
Eagles. Oh yeah, they. And
Now he might. They're
guess who's on-
talking. He
Guess
might
who's on
come to
waivers?
Clippers.
Guess who's on waivers?
Who's that?
Livingston.
Yeah.
He got waived.
No, he got cut too. He got waived. Yeah.
he got
But
waived.
you know, so Livingston, dude, just what you were able to do with your career after you fucked up your knee at that
Right.
time, like, dude, big hats off to you, bro.
Huge comeback player.
Yeah,
of
big-
a
big
lifetime.
hats off
Like, I've
to you.
seen gnarly injuries. You know, Paul George injuries crazy too. Like, you know, you see those gnarly knees and gnarly breaks. But
Dude, no, I mean, I'm not
and
a
this was
I'm not a
it
Golden
was
State fan.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
People-
2007, right?
Long time ago. 12 years ago.
12 years
man.
ago, yeah. He was a Clipper. I remember it. I remember
yeah.
watching the game.
Full dreads.
Yeah,
He
remember watching the
Gear
game.
was very baggy. But
Felt bad for the dude. But no, summer NBA, there's my only downfall, right? Like, so you talk summer NBA, and we can keep talking about LA. Summer NBA, there's a high and a low for me. So as a high, I'm a Clippers fan. I always say it. I'm a diehard Clippers fan. Been there since '96. Getting Kawhi. I don't do
You
the
can't say
Kawhi.
it.
I do. I love it. Kawhi. Because everybody called him that when he first came in the league. That's why I do it. I know it's Kawhi, but I love it because it's Kawhi. When we got him, I kept saying we were going to get him, and it was like a pipe dream. I was hearing all the rumblings. We got him. Amazing pickup of Paul George. I think we gave up a lot for him, but at the same time, it's like, dude, go big or go home. Go big or go home.
you're gonna sell tons of jerseys.
Yeah. So we got him. We were able to keep Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly. We got a squad around us. Very happy with that. But my downfall is with the summer NBA. After all of that happened, really excited to see what Zion and RJ Barrett could do in the summer league. And I've got two downfalls. Zion played one game. Done.
He's already looking like he's injury prone.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So and that's what he was in
And then,
college.
like-
So done. And then RJ Barrett, all I ever heard about him coming out of college, he could be the number one guy. But his shooting. He's so good at shooting. And he's
Yeah,
something
but
like
look at-
17 of 57.
Shooters always have a tough transition, even in summer league.
No. I get it.
Even
I get it.
Even Young, I was like Thank God for the regular season and that guy. Because
Right.
if everyone based off he had a horrible summer.
No,
horrible summer.
definitely. And
But
I
he's
get it.
having a pretty good summer, and I'm speaking out of LA, and it's a new generation kid. I think he's brought back the tight short in the NBA. Finally, it's been in college. You see it in it's the style, but he's the first kid that really rocked like the '90s short. But it's Hero in Miami.
He's
Like,
a beast.
For a 1 year, he's a one and done, right? He went to Wisconsin.
Yeah, one and done.
Like he wasn't in a tournament hero or anything. Like he was just a high school dude killing it nationally,
and he was nationally recognized.
Right.
He's a
because
beast.
Zion was there and Mac McClung was dunking.
What?
He was like the third one that no one really knew about. He didn't get that much film. He had one or two of the like whatever the Instagram hoops videos are.
Ball is life. He's on there. He's all over Ball is life.
There was like one good film of him where they had a little scuffle. But
no, Hero's
like,
legit.
I didn't know he was going to be because that's all I saw about him. And like I said, he was even a blip to me in his college game, and I'm sure he was solid. But it's Wisconsin. I think.
Well, and
he went to Wisconsin. He didn't go to a major school. He's like, I'm going to stay in state.
Yeah, no, he's a beast. And what about Taco Fall?
Taco Fall, dude. That kid, like you saw about him, he's probably the next big popular one, and they're making it. Bol, obviously, had a lot of.
And then he'd had the knee injury. He'd be fine. And then,
Shaq's kid could have been.
Shaq's kid,
Sharif he wasn't.
Yeah, he had the hard one.
A couple of years.
And let me just say this because it's gonna hurt me to say it, but I gotta say it. Been watching the Drew League, just watching, because it's summer and you got to watch.
It's fun.
And the crossover and all that. Fucking Ball.
Little
Ball.
He's doing it.
He's balling.
Dude, I've been watching the freaking Ball in the Family at work on my breaks. That little 20-minute episode.
No, he's balling, man.
He's not stopped playing hoops.
No, he's balling, and
he better get a look.
Well, he's gonna go overseas this year to Australia, New Zealand. He's gonna play for the All Blacks or whatever the fucking team he's playing for.
He's got to find hoops. You got to find pro hoops,
and it's gonna be fine.
He's not gonna go to college,
and he's gonna be fine because.
Now, how do you feel about his coming up? He still got a senior year of high school and was Spire at Ohio.
Well, he did that. That's done.
Right. So I'm saying, so he kind of still got a high school
Well, he switched. He did like the double. It was terrible.
It was like a world tour with.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Whatever. It was game, but.
Well, and Spire's like playing for IMG.
Right.
You have all the best players around you.
I wonder what the IMG team looked like.
IMG would have smoked him. They didn't play IMG. IMG would have killed
them.
They
lost the state title, but they were a state contender in whatever league they were in.
Yeah, IMG's not playing them. IMG can't even play for shit. But I got to give it up to the dude because I'm watching him.
Ohio's not even like a hoop state.
No.
Other than LeBron coming in there, it's like...
No. Well, and here's my thing. You're in the Drew League, which means you're playing against the best of the best. And you're fucking killing in the Drew League.
You've been around the game or you're about to get in the game.
Yeah. So for me, it's like you're playing against high-level talent and you're doing what you're doing. You're scoring 20.
He's nice, too.
Yeah, and he's throwing 20, 30, 40 points on the board. No, yeah. So
I don't know how his D is, but he runs the ball.
He don't run D.
Pace.
No.
They run offense.
Yeah, he don't play D. They play that half court bullshit they play. Because I watched him. So his not his senior year, his brother's senior year, Alonzo, senior year.
Winners.
Yeah, when they went to state, we were at CIF. We were down in San Bernardino, and they were playing in fucking, I think it was Victorville or somewhere right there. I don't even remember where it was. So. They were hyped. He was a freshman. His brother was a senior. They were hyped. The number one team in the state. So we went to watch the game. Mm-hmm. Me and Coach Aaron. We went over there. We went to watch the game. And I remember going in the gym and I'm like, dude, this is a fucking shit show because it's just jam packed. Yeah. It's like standing room only. And the dude never went past half court. The little guy.
Really?
Never went past half court. So
he was little though.
Yeah,
he was little.
Yeah, it's 5-on-4. And the majority of his points came off of they miss a shot, get a rebound, cherry picking basketball. And I'm thinking, dude, this dude is so overhyped, right? Like, so
he was getting points.
Yes, and he was scoring. He scored 100 in a game or something stupid, but that's how he scored. So for me, seeing that guy, that's my memory of him, right? Like seeing that bullshit. To see where he is today and what he's doing today, I mean, I got to give it up to the dude. Like, he might be the one ball that can handle the NBA and be a stud.
He's better than his older brother.
Oh, he's way better than Lonzo. He's way better.
He's bigger.
He's way better, and he's fucking 1 year removed from high school. Not even a year. A couple months.
He might freak out, but he needs to get away.
No, dude, he's going to the best place. Go over to Australia, play against their best players. Yeah. I mean, fucking Emmanuel Moutier's over there.
You're going to play 30 games.
Yeah.
While everyone else is going to just play way too much.
Yeah.
He's young. He's 17.
Yeah, well, and if he was in college, and if he was in college this year, he'd play about 30 games, the same amount.
Because he should have been done, right?
Yeah. No.
This is
it. It
was his.
It would be his true senior, yes.
Right.
So it would be his freshman year in college, but instead of going to college, he's gonna go get paid.
Yeah.
So go get your money, bro.
That's the big deal. He wanted. He wanted a one and done.
Yeah, and in a year or two, that shit's gone.
I can't believe
NBA is going
NCAA
backwards.
Total no, like times are changing. I'm sorry, my family is creating pros, and we made a TV show out of it. But is it my fault that my dad is this guy?
No.
And you know what? You're gonna punish me for trying to make a buck or trying to play hoops.
But think about it like this.
By the end of my freshman year, I'm not only just a high school sports dude legend.
Right.
I'm already a media guy.
Yeah, no, definitely.
In basketball, I bet you he's top 5 over pros. Like LeBron is number 1. Like if you look at Instagram,
right.
Like he's got to be up there. He's probably he's probably.
I'd probably say like top 15. He's up there.
Top, yeah, like I'd say top 10. Like you get 15. Like I'm sure we're talking about him now. And,
no, I know.
And that popular on Instagram?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck in the middle. But here's the thing. The whole one and done shit's got to go away. Either you're good enough to go or you're good enough to
2 years then? Why?
No, just get rid of it. Just let him go right out of high school.
Oh, yeah.
Let him go right out of high school. Get rid of the one and done. Because, like, come on, you're going to tell me Zion couldn't have went right out of high school?
Right.
Not saying he's going to be a star or anything else. With that body type, he could have went right away.
And you know what? They should freaking let people know, like, hey, I'm going to one and done. Like, I want to take classes for money management and being a pro athlete.
Yeah,
Come to my school.
Yeah.
We've had more one and like Kentucky better have a one and done
Why?
curriculum.
Yeah. Video games and fucking eating Doritos.
Yeah.
That's your classes.
You're going to get paid next year.
You got to do beer bongs and eat Doritos.
And practice on being a pro. Sell yourself.
Yeah. Instagram. That should be your class.
You guys get 15 minutes of social media. Make a post. Whoever gets the most likes gets an A, and then we'll go down from there.
You're gonna have a social media class.
Yes. Oh, easy.
That's what you gotta do. No, the one and done is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid.
You know,
there almost should be like a criteria.
What was the NBA in that state when they first created that? It was we were getting horrible one and dones.
Not horrible. Some.
They were failing.
50-50s.
There's more that you no. I doubt that. I guarantee it's
here's
like
my
25%.
Thing. Here's the way I look at it.
Kids were too young.
But here's my thing.
It was before the real social media bang.
Right, but here's my thing. Here's how you do the one and done.
They just evaporated.
Make it very easy with the one and done. If you're not a top 10 pick, you can't go.
I don't think so. That doesn't make sense.
What's better?
Well, because they base it off the college team. If there's no one and done, then I don't know.
Right, like
it's just like I don't want to make extra rules for it.
I don't want to make extra rules. And here's what I don't want. Here's what I don't want if you eliminate the one and done. I don't want the guy getting drafted in the fucking 43rd pick out of high school that we both know if you're a second round pick, chances of being good are fucking slim to none.
Well, okay, let's see with the Bowl class. This is the class that just got drafted.
Zion could have went.
Do you think Little Ball would have went?
No, because he wouldn't have been in this class.
I'm saying if he was.
Would I have taken him? Yes.
And that's what would have been in the top 10.
No. Wait. Where am I picking, though, in the top 10?
This is what I'm saying. I'm just...
okay. No, I get what you're saying. Where am I picking in the top 10?
You're...
In my top 5? So I'm 7? I'm thinking about what was there. No, I wouldn't have.
Would he have made your top 10 if you were the 10th team?
He would have been on my list. I don't want to say yes because I'm thinking of some guys that are out there that would have been a stretch.
Sell jerseys.
But
the GM's like, hey, we don't mind.
But as a GM, then you're going to a whole other situation. Do you want to sell jerseys or you want to win games?
Both. It's a nice combination.
For me, though, if I'm picking in the top 10, I suck. I want to build a franchise.
That's not true in hoops.
Yes, it is.
No. Because sometimes good teams in the playoffs are getting freaking top 3 freaking lottery
when you've made trades, not in the playoffs.
There's always one team.
If you have the trade to get there, yes.
2 years ago when the Warriors lost to Cleveland, and they were like, oh my gosh, they were the best team ever. They were the best team ever regular season.
No, they weren't the best team ever because they didn't have a ring to it.
I said regular season.
They didn't have a ring to it.
They're the best regular season.
There was no
team,
ring to it.
Right? It was that year. I'm just comparing.
I know.
Better.
I know.
It doesn't hurt my feelings. It happened.
It does hurt your feelings. I can see the look on your face.
Absolutely not. You hurt my feelings.
I know, always.
But that same year, what were we talking about?
Their draft pick.
Yeah, they were like number 2.
Yeah, because they're trades.
So it's.
So that would be the thing, right? Like if I had the 10th pick, but I'm like a playoff team.
You earned the 10th.
Yeah,
10th isn't bad, bro.
No, it's not.
If you're 10th and you're in the West.
Yes. Well, not no more.
Not
Last year, if you were 10th in the West,
you're
that
still
was
a solid
good.
team, bro.
This year, you're like, fuck, if I'm picking 10 and I'm in the West, shit. But so here's the thing. So like if I had been like Detroit, Orlando, the Wizards, and you tell me I could get little ball, I'm picking him at 10. But if I'm going off
a medium stacked East.
yeah, I'm going off today's NBA, like right now, talking today. If I'm the Clippers, I don't want him. He don't do nothing for me. If I'm the Lakers, I don't want him. He don't do nothing for me. If I'm Golden State, he don't do nothing for me.
Why not?
Who spots
you
you
lost
take?
the guard. What's his name that just went to the Laker?
You just picked up fucking D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he's not going to bring up the ball.
He's better than Ball.
He's nice next to the ball. You're telling
you got Steph Curry.
Exactly, and now you have young legs to learn off of. Like they're gonna, hang out with Steph Curry. He's the closest thing you got to his game.
Which would be good if Steph Curry wasn't gonna be around another 10 years.
He's not. He's got 2 years. They
Steph
hang out with
Curry?
each other. No, Ball, because Ball's not gonna last freaking.
No, that's what I'm saying though. So if I'm gonna draft him, and like you said, he's gonna sell jerseys, bring.
But he would work with the Warriors. The Warriors need a lot of. Dude, they got rid of like 7 guys.
Okay, so let's just
They
think.
got Looney.
No, but let's just think of the
Draymond,
balls. Let's think of the balls.
Clay, and
So
Steph.
Dad was like, if you trade my guy, you're never gonna win a championship. Then you trade him, and you're like, oh, he's better off.
Contenders.
He's better off over there. We gonna win. And then it came out that if Kawhi, my boy Kawhi, didn't sign when he did, all the trades were gonna get invalid because it all revolved around him. The trades
If
and everything.
Kawhi goes to Cleveland, everyone's going to LA.
If Kawhi went to fucking back to the Raptors, all those trades fell apart. Everything like that night was crazy for all
Everyone
those
made
teams.
money.
Everybody was gonna lose out, and then guess what? Ball was gonna go back to the fucking Lakers, and then it was like, oh, but if he goes back, they're gonna win a championship. You just said, motherfucker, that he left. It was the best thing ever for him. Then you're all happy.
We're talking about his dad.
His dad's terrible,
But
I think little Ball's
sometimes
gonna
he's
ball.
not.
I think little
hate
Ball's
that-
gonna ball.
I hate that his dad got freaking banned from ESPN. I think that was a setup move. That was fucked up.
Well, you can't say stuff to women on TV.
I didn't even. But I'm just saying, it was like I say stuff like that. Like,
Do you
when
say it on
people
TV?
I'm not on TV, but I'm just saying that didn't seem
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Did you feel like it was like that kind of?
I
move?
felt like that's what he meant. Basically, you're a woman. Don't talk to me about sports. But here's the thing.
He's had issues with women.
But here's my thing, Paulo. Right now,
it's the second offense.
But let me just say this: you're a small time right now.
Oh, yes.
Okay, but in a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 from now, who knows the time?
Right.
You guys blow up. You couldn't say that shit either.
No, like and
People
I'm
would
watching
stop listening to your
I'm
show.
watching myself right now.
Right? We all
All
do.
I'm saying is that they banished him, and because people took it differently.
And he didn't even say that on ESPN. Let's just be mindful. He said on Colin Cowherd's show, Fox.
No, that was the first girl.
Yeah, but no, that was the one. That was the one that set everything in motion.
That was like over a year ago.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, he's got strikes. It's not the first time he did it. And so
Well, and here's the thing: to say women don't know about sports is just stupid.
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
And I don't think he's set. Anyways, but he even fought with women referees.
He does.
He's
I've seen him live coaching his club team.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you, he's a fucking
They
asshole.
have it recorded. It looks horrible.
But he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
He could sell.
Well, the LA selling right now. He's a blip. For a moment, he was the biggest thing in LA because everything sucked, and now.
Speaking of selling, real quick, let me just ask you, what are you sipping on, my brother?
Sipping on the Old Forester birthday
Okay.
present from my boy. 100 proof, and I'm just no ice. I'm just sipping.
No, you're taking it down like a champ.
This is the way I used to drink before, like we got into the old fashioned stuff. But like, this is a good sipping bourbon.
No, it smelled delicious.
Yeah, and like pre-show, like opening up the nostrils.
No, it was
like,
good.
I had that Ron Burgundy moment.
Wafting.
I was like inhaling it, and it was like
okay.
clearing the nostrils, the
Oh, was.
passages. I hope I'm coming off clear.
No, you're good.
Because the Old Forester did it for me, and just a little sipping glass.
And what are you drinking out of? That looks
This
amazing.
was given to me from God. We mentioned him earlier. He owns Liquor Emporium in Lompoc,
Yeah.
and he gave me a whole bunch of Jack Daniels little whiskey glasses.
And who's on that glass?
Jack Daniels.
Okay, just making sure. I couldn't
Yeah,
see. It was
the Jack
backwards
Daniels
to me.
collection. It's pretty cool. It's got the.
No, that's amazing.
I got the. He gave me like 7 of them.
No,
He gave
that's
us the
amazing.
shaker. Yeah,
I like
he is
that.
related to our the Simons.
Okay.
He married Noir's sister.
Oh.
Not Noir. Lewis's. No. He's cool. He owns Liquor Emporium. I forget his name. Drew.
Okay.
I think his
Oh
name.
yeah, Drew. I know Drew.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Good, awesome guy.
Good guy.
But yeah, no. So that's what I got here. The Old Forester is doing really good. Thank you. Anything else? The ESPYs are happening right now. Get ready for the blowies. I don't know if you
Blowies.
Reka. That's the we had the Blowies. It's our award show. Off the top of your head, because we're fun, we have fun. I hope we're the draft of randomness. That was fun.
Right. What are the Blowies?
The Blowies are our award show. Now we have some generic, awards that we've already created. The Golden Whistles out there, just outstanding coach, and we have sports couples and this and that. We change. It's kind of random as well.
All right.
Do you want to see an award this year? Do you have a nomination
For an award?
for sports award for this past year for the Blowies? We're gonna create a category.
Oh man!
Or
you put me on the spot.
Because I was also thinking, should we have a lifetime achievement type of an award? You know what I mean?
But when you say Blowies, like a bad lifetime achievement?
It could be good or bad. No, Blowies is just we play that whistle game.
Oh, okay. All right. So lifetime achievement award.
You kind of like.
That's rough.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about something like that.
Say what you're thinking.
Well, I did.
No,
There's
like the person. If you had to go down that path,
I'm not even thinking about the person.
Oh,
I'm thinking about a fun category. We could think about the people later.
How about
what I was also thinking is
rags the riches,
maybe rags the riches,
or reversed riches the rags.
Oh yeah, just I like rags the riches more.
Rags the riches. Somebody who came from the bottom to the top.
Dude, there's some broke ass people who played, had a good summer and just made some money.
So speaking of broke ass, real quick, just to break some, I was reading something today and I was a little impressed. So Lil Nas X, who I fucking,
yeah.
If you got Lil and you copy two other people, yeah. He had $5 and some change in his Wells Fargo account when he bought the fucking beat
from
whoever the fuck he bought it from.
Yeah.
And then linked up with Billy Ray.
Well, the Billy Ray was a secondary thing.
Secondary. Right? I told you guys that on the last show.
The story.
Well, so
they were taking off the country charts.
They were taking off the country chart, yeah. But he only had like $5 in change in his account after he bought the beat for $23. Right.
So he bought the usage of the beat.
Yeah. So he could use that beat.
What game is it? Red.
I don't know what Red Dead Redemption. Is that what it's from? So he bought the beat. He only had like $5 in his Wells Fargo account and some change. And then balled.
How fast did that turn around for him?
Fast.
He bought Billy Ray a Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And Billy Ray changed his name today, by the way.
To what?
I don't know. I didn't click the link.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
You
know what was next though? It was pretty excellent. Did we watch the Home Run Derby?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't even know freaking All-Star break came up that
I
fast.
knew it came. I didn't watch the Derby because the last couple of years the Derby's been so full of shit, and I'm so fucking mad that I didn't watch it because there was something like 7,000 home runs hit.
Watching home runs, yeah. It was like, hey, do you want to come watch a rocket get launched?
Yeah,
250 times.
Yes, like they broke records. Like they did some shit. Like I think there was more.
36.
Yes, so 39.
32 of them.
I think the second round had more home runs in this Derby.
Guerrero Jr. is a machine.
And Peterson.
He's my new favorite.
Yes.
I've seen film on him because he even had like a practice with his dad before. Did you see it on Instagram? And he's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's his dad. Right. He's like, slow down after he hits one because they want it to land because he's sending them off.
Yeah, like let's drop them together.
And the thing is, it's so in rhythm that like at most other, he's swinging, he's taking 2-3 steps in a shuffle and holding it. And then he reloads for another.
Yeah,
one.
Let's go, baby.
Like shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
But the ball's still in the fucking air.
Hey, well, when you send them 400 feet,
it's floating like 30 feet above the third level.
No, it's great.
I mean?
It's great.
And they're like, stop, let it land, because that sound tunk. You're hearing it from like 2.5 blocks away.
And it's landing, and you're barely hearing the sound. Dude, it's like a sniper bullet.
Because you're cracking the bat again.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. And what's even crazier about it is, like we're talking about, so these dudes hit 39. They tied.
They're not even the guys who won.
But yeah, no, you're right. And what's even crazier than that, I think those 239s is more home runs that have been hit in the last fucking 4 home run derbies.
Dude, it was a home run of all time. Mm-hmm. They hit more home runs in this home run derby than. And I want to give it to two. There's a couple factors. One, I think the best thing is I love.
They juice the balls.
Right, that's the second thing.
Okay, what's the first
thing? Is that they changed the format of the home run derby. Now I think they should change it one more time. That after you hit like a certain amount of in the second rounds, like this can't happen again. How are the two guys who had rounds at 39? You should count total home runs.
I agree.
And if you make it to the final round, you already have the lead. We're gonna give you another 4 minutes. However you finish, you finish.
Yep. Because
if you do it by rounds, it's stupid. Starting at 0, are you kidding me? So okay, you made it to the next round. The next round is hey, you get another. It's more time.
Yeah, it's more time.
But it's crazy. I love the new format. I love the countdown. It's more natural than freaking the out system.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely.
it was so choppy. There, and you had great moments like we've talked about the Ken Griffey moments and this and that, but it was just it's insane to see that many home runs.
No, it's fucking crazy. And if you're a baseball fan, you were like drooling.
Yeah, but
like
so
holy
let's talk
shit.
about the balls now though. That was the second.
They're juiced.
But still, you look at a Vlad Guerrero Jr. He would have hit those balls anyway.
He would have. Barry Bonds would have too before he put the shit in his arms.
He wouldn't. He never. What are you talking about, guys? Like asterisk juice.
No, I don't believe there should be.
I love vitamin C.
No, and I don't believe there should be an asterisk because the game promoted it, so might as well have it.
Yeah.
But here's
do
the
you
thing.
think the balls are that?
I do believe they are juiced. I do.
The home runs have just got, a lot of people.
Well, because here's the thing.
What's the argument that against that? That people are. That's what they're swinging. People are. The game is so offensive now with the bat. Like people don't play.
Well, here's the thing.
Small balls dying in the game.
What baseball has always been, and you can go back as far as you want, even though you had guys that could like hit the dongers or whatever, the dingers, whatever the fuck they call them.
Right.
Pitchers always rule the game, and you want a pitcher that could throw fucking.
The offense wins the game,
right? But offense sells the game. It's like the football rules that have changed so that we can get more points on the board. You want a fucking 11-9 game. It's like soccer. A 1-0 soccer game is the worst fucking thing you could possibly watch in your life. It's fucking terrible.
Even
or
0-0
hockey.
Over hockey's
hockey's the same.
If it's 0-0, you better have started a fight somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's just bad. It's bad for business, and you don't want it. So, are they juicing balls? I kind of believe it.
And the other thing is that MLB owns Rawlings, who makes the balls, right?
Right.
And so. And you know what? Okay, then just pitch better.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get the perfect game. It's gonna happen way less, but it still happens.
Right.
It still happens because those pitchers still get it. Like Verlander, he's the only one who probably if Kershaw said anything, but he's too dumb to say anything.
Well, Kershaw because he can't win. He can't win a World Series, so he ain't gonna say shit.
Right. You got to be a World Series pitcher, and so Verlander's got that. And he's got a smoking hot wife, and so he could open his mouth. But like the whole thing with juicing the balls, like. Again, if you
here's the thing: if you want to juice them for the home run derby, juice them.
Yeah, but what are they doing? It's a looser weaving or a bouncier.
Fuck,
weave?
I don't know. I don't make baseballs.
That's a lot of crazy science. But those things are flying.
They're fucking going.
Because I even remember what was a couple years ago when Giancarlo Stanton, he not only did he have the most, they were the furthest.
Yeah, they're like killing numbers.
Numbers are just
you're wrecking numbers.
Recca in numbers.
Yes, you're wrecking numbers.
Not to mention at San Ynez, we're gonna have our home run derby.
I'll be
you speak.
I'll be the announcer.
I'm gonna see if we could get that recorded, and we'll record
I'll
it live.
announce.
Yeah,
I'll do it live.
Commentate.
Twitch,
We'll commentate.
baby.
Yeah,
I'll do it on my
Twitch
phone. I'll do it on my phone.
Just audio. We'll just Twitch.
I'll Twitch it on my phone. We'll see video.
Yeah, we
can see
both.
who the losers are.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a home run derby, short bat tennis ball game in our buddy's backyard. But other than that, looking up forward to just watching summer league basketball and summer camp.
Yeah, you know what else you said that really intrigued me?
What?
You said Verlander's wife.
She's smoking hot.
But you know what that made me think of?
Huh?
The hot chicks from the 90s.
Dude.
The 90s.
We were talking about this. 90s hot chicks.
Because we did a 90s show a couple weeks ago.
We did, and everything's coming back around right now. And things are super popular. And, not to mention we had the, Instagram chicks model. We always talk about girls.
Yes.
But I want to reflect on the girls of my childhood. Like, the girl that was on my wall. Or potentially I wanted
Who'd
to.
you have on your wall?
You know what? One I totally forgot. They weren't on my wall, but they were hanging around. Was the Victoria's Secret catalog. All right. It came in the mail, and it came at the right time. It primed out right when we were in high school. Why are you laughing, Jay? They're sending this magazine and
because it's so funny because nobody knows this shit today. It's so good.
Secret catalog was just
yes,
I'm like,
yes.
Oh, I knew exactly what lingerie was out there. Like, if I saw a good piece,
bank,
dude. And I'm talking prime time girls. Like the Victoria's Secret models now, they're cool to watch in the show. But before the show, it was that magazine.
That magazine was
and
the
I had
shit
it every day.
Of course,
it was awesome. And it was horrible. It was it'd be mailed to your sister or your mom, but then you'd get your own.
Of course.
I'm like, how do they know? I because I never signed up for it.
They just knew.
They know.
They know.
They know. And so
you're a teenage boy. They know.
How did I get a Sports Illustrated in the mail? As a high schooler, we'd get East Bays and
of course.
CCS magazines, catalogs. because we were the number one consuming generation.
It's just like you got
alive.
Columbia House.
Right. We were
They
talking-
knew. They knew.
They know.
They
who to send it to.
knew.
They're like, oh, you have a birth certificate?
Mhm.
We're gonna send you this shit. Buy something. But who is a '90s chick that we don't mention too much that we forget about that you're thinking of?
Salma Hayek.
Someone's still relevant, but she is just like that's how old she is.
Yeah.
She's been around that long,
Oh my God.
dude. I love it.
Come at me, bro.
You know who's okay? You know who I'm dropping on you? And we talked about her earlier. She's in the movie 8 Mile. She plays Eminem's mom. One of the hottest chicks from the 90s and 80s, but
Yeah,
prime,
yeah.
Kim Basinger.
Oh my God.
Dude, I think she was married to Alec Baldwin. They have a kid
Yes,
together.
yes.
But do you want to hear a funny story about her? So Diego Maradona, like he got kicked out of America for a while when he was doing all that coke shit. You know what I mean? And his downfall right after he was super good. He's like, let me back in the country. I want to get with Kim Basinger. Dude, she was hot. She was world renowned. She was in Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's smoking hot in Batman, and one of my favorites. Who else you got? Who else you thinking about?
Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh my god.
Weird Science, right? Isn't that where she's from?
No, that's Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, Kelly LeBrock. She too.
Elizabeth Hurley is Kingpin.
Yeah, Kingpin from that.
The red dress?
Yes. Oh my God.
Crushing it.
And she was killing it.
Dude, loved it.
And her
Great
accent?
Great movie. Kingpin
Her
is a great
accent.
sports movie.
Yeah, a lot of
people
don't
wanted
know
it
about it.
for last year's episode
Really?
of it's sports movies. It's a great comedy sports movie. Maybe we should do that. Comedic sports movies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that, and that makes, what else is another hot girl from the 90s? You got anything?
Shannon Elizabeth.
Okay. We'll give you, you're reaching.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra was a queen. She
And what's
was
the other with the blonde? Baywatch.
Pam Anderson.
Pam Anderson
Dude,
was in there.
So out of all the celebrity adult films, I think this is how we segued.
I got one too.
Right. So
I got another one.
I say I hate them. It's not even one of my favorite categories. But the Pam Anderson one was hilarious to me. I watched it. It was so like there's road, boat.
Yep.
Tommy's doing funny stuff.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
I got one.
Give it to me.
Baywatch. Timber. What's her name? Kimberly Amber Thiessen.
Okay. No. That's,
Kelly.
No, that's not. Yeah, Baywatch. Not.
No.
The Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Well, I'm
Yes,
still on Baywatch because I'm thinking of the.
She is definitely.
There was another
she's the high
chicken.
school-
Who was the other chick in Baywatch?
Showgirls. The tall one that was in Showgirls.
No, she's on Saved by the Bell. There was another girl on Baywatch, a blondie. There was another girl.
Yeah, there was. I forget her name, but
The Saved by the Bell girls were hot too. All three of them.
Oh yeah, Lisa Turtle.
Lisa. Oh.
I had a thing for Lisa
And
Turtle.
then Jessie was in Showgirls. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, and then they had Leah Remini.
Oh yeah.
A young Leah Remini, who's a '90s girl.
She
too.
came
Like,
later,
she
right?
She picked the '90s, yeah. But definitely a hotter crew than like Full House. So, like Full House girls don't do it for me.
Nah, I know they don't do it for me.
Yeah.
The 90210 girls did it for me though.
Nah.
They did it for me.
Well, who's the one that lives in town?
Jenny Garth.
Jenny Garth lives in town.
She
Yeah.
did it for me. And
Who's-
spelling.
You know who I used to like? Who was not only I think she was a Victoria's Secret model too, or she was like Revlon.
Oh.
Cindy Crawford for sure.
Yeah,
is-
she's
number
definitely,
one.
definitely.
But there was a girl, but was it Lisa? No.
Shania Twain.
Oh, Shania Twain is goddess.
She's in that group,
Nikki
right?
Taylor. I used to like Nikki Taylor.
Nikki Taylor,
Nikki
yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
was hot.
Is she considered a 90s girl?
Tyra in the 90s was hot.
Yeah.
Halle
Kathy
Berry.
Ireland?
Kathy Ireland. She's
Kathy
even 80s.
Ireland? Necessary Roughness?
Oh, dude. She's still like.
Oh,
some
and
of
then
those
what's
girls-
the chick from Net Lampoons?
Yeah,
Heather
that's-
Locklear.
Oh, Heather Locklear's one of my favorites.
She's 80s, 90s, fucking
Michelle
today.
Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
I give it Michelle. She's Oh, who did I say that was? No. Tell me David Copperfield's ex-wife again.
I don't remember her name.
Michelle Pfeiffer? No.
Mm-hmm. I could look it
Claudia
up.
Schiffer.
Yes.
Claudia Schiffer was smoking.
And then what about Wild Things?
Oh yeah, Denise
Richards, Starship Troopers.
She's way hotter than she is now.
No, definitely.
She was more Angelina, like
Yeah.
I don't know, plastic surgery and like
Oh, but Angelina Jolie and
Jolie.
Hackers.
Oh,
and Hackers.
the short hair.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, she's money. Awesome. Yeah, those are some of my favorite '90s chicks.
96, they had it going on.
Dude, wait. This was like, you know what reminds me of? Remember the Man Show?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd end a episode with chicks jumping on trampolines in
yes.
bathing suits. I think bringing up '90s girls is going to be a fun one for us to do every couple episodes.
So, anybody that's listening,
Give it to me.
let's hear your 90s girls.
Yeah.
Send us
Or
your
just
90s
check them out.
girls.
If you haven't seen '90s girls, like scramble them. It's fun. There's a list of hundreds of them.
But if you have one that we left off, please Bring it to our attention.
Yep. Well, hey, everyone here at Hold My Whistle wants to give mad love out to our San Ynez Pirate football player out there who had he's still fighting his injuries.
Absolutely.
Our boy Nathan Crandall, big love. Everyone pray.
Yeah, if you're into that, please pray for him.
There is a GoFundMe.
There is.
If you Nathan Crandall, you could look it up.
Yes, the Crandall family does have a GoFundMe out there.
Check it out. We all have fun and everything, but we have a lot of fun because I moved to this community and it's all family. And this is one of the.
Well, you said the best thing right there, right? We're a family.
Yeah, we're all family.
We're a family.
So like it's sad and we're all coming together, but we need help right now. So
yeah,
Nathan
definitely.
Crandall, if you want to just give a little bit, you're a show, you're a fan of the show, just give it a look and anything helps.
Definitely.
We appreciate it.
Definitely.
But yeah, let's have a good week. I'm gonna go to the fair.
Have fun at the fair, bro.
One more week of girls basketball in San Ynez summer camp.
Yes.
And then we're in the pirate football.
Yeah, we're in the football, baby, and then and we'll see what we do.
Yeah. Well, everyone have a good week.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Paulo.
I'm Reka, baby.
Sean, we miss you. Have a good one at the fair.
Yeah, Sean, have fun at the fair.
Peace.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you